This was my house. This was my dog. My basketball goal. And that used to be my girlfriend, Rachel. And that geek with her is my best friend, Randy. Catch this.
I like how your eyes look. They're so intense.
I like how your hair looks. It's just like, what's her name on TV?
Hey, what about me? How do I look, huh? Hey, none of that. This is a family film.
Do you smell something burning?
Yeah, Rachel, I'm a little hot under the collar. How you doing? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm History. So named because I'm not, how would you say, of this world anymore. This is my pet squirrel, Sparky. I met him on the other side. Great pet. I know, we look a little rough around the edges, but we weren't always this way. I was a living, breathing, studly, smart aleck like you guys. I had a life. I ate food that scared my parents. I had a killer stereo, CDs. I mean, I had pimples, man. I'd give anything to have pimples again. So anyway, you're wondering how'd I end up like this? Here it comes. History lesson number 1. There I was, ladder in hand, heading towards the neighbor's house to clean gutters. They were going to pay me 20 lousy bucks so I could take Rachel. Remember her? Yes, so I could take Rachel to the movies. Anyway, if anyone ever told me about this concept about metal ladders and live power lines, I certainly didn't remember it that day. So I put that ladder right up next to the house, and suddenly... Basically, you don't want to get anything near a power line. Anything can kill you. That includes kites, fishing poles, hockey sticks, rakes, golf clubs, that's a 7-iron, tweezers, ice skates, you get the idea. Also, there's that 10 feet rule. Don't ever get within 10 feet of power lines or wires coming into a building. For you mathematically challenged ones, that's 10 feet. For larger power lines, the distance is greater. Around substations or high voltage lines, the safe distance can be up to 25 feet. That's about 5 average-sized guys standing on each other's shoulders. Or 13 monkeys. Come on, Sparky. Sparky ended up like this when he played on a transformer, didn't you, buddy? He did this cute thing where, sorry, got a little electric buzz there. It happens from time to time.
You know, I would climb the highest mountain for you.
Ugh, where have I heard that before? It reminds me of the time. History lesson number 2.
Go! Woo, get up there, come on, go!
Looking good, dude, get after it!
Don't whip out on us now.
Yep, that was me. Who else? What was I proving? Nothing more than I was stupid, I guess. Because in one split second... Yep, next thing I know, I was 6 feet under. Now I'm a broken man. My point? Don't climb these things. Hey, you want to prove you're a man? Get a job. It's safer. Pays better, too. Anybody want to go for a drive? Here's history lesson number 3. Here I am, the poster boy of electrical safety. Know how I got that way? There I was, going along, minding my own business, driving the speed limit, obeying all traffic laws, when all of a sudden... See, if you're in a situation like this, you've hit a power pole and power lines are down, do not get out of the car like I did. Keep yourself inside until Mr. Power Company Man, yeah, him, good man, says you can step out. Now you're probably wondering why. See, those power lines up there can carry anywhere from 14,000 to 25,000 volts of electricity, and that electricity by nature is always trying to find a path to the ground, like lightning. Lightning is electricity trying to get to the ground. Same with those power lines. So if you step out of the car and touch the ground, it's found a way, and you end up looking like me. Another thing, the wire can also be touching the ground. Electricity flows out and charges the ground for maybe 25 feet. The voltage drops the further you get from the wire. This is called a ground gradient. Now, if you walk into this area, the voltage under your left and right feet can be different. And zap, a current will rip through your body. Whew, glad the storm's over. It was raining cats and dogs there for a minute. Looks like I won't need this any longer. You know, sometimes we have storms with high winds. Definitely a good time to be inside the house watching the weather guy on the tube. When the storm's over, hey, it's time to slosh around a little. Get back on your bike, skateboard, or rollerblade. A little rain or water never hurt anyone, right? Well, sometimes after a storm, there's more than water out there. Here's history lesson number 4. After the storm, I had to get out, work off a little energy. So there I was, skateboarding and grinding a rail. I was making some sparks of my own, know what I mean? There was a wire laying across the rail. I grabbed the wire to move it. Not a bright idea. Sometimes power lines are knocked down by falling trees and branches during a storm. If you see a downed line, hey, back off. Don't touch it. And don't get too close. Remember that ground gradient thing? Call the power company. They know how to move it safely. They fix power lines, and you do the skateboarding. Got it? I need to talk to somebody about reducing the high-risk nature of this job. Would you excuse me for a moment while I put myself back together here? Okay, let's cut to the chase. Hey, I'm not telling you to not have a good time and go out and goof around with your friends and all. But hey, when you're around electricity, use your head, or you may end up losing it. That stuff is flat out dangerous. Right, Sparky? I could give you 5 facts. 4 facts that show just how common this electrical accident thing is. Somebody roll the scary fact list. You guys can read, can't you? All right. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, 600 people in the U.S. are killed in electrical accidents each year. Okay, that's one. About 10% of the deaths from electrocution happen to people younger than 15 years old. Come on, you in the back, read faster. Electrical accidents lead to 40,000 fires each year. Anybody taking notes? Electrical fires and injuries from electric shocks and burns result in more than $2 billion in personal property damage each year. $2 billion, okay? Now that's the deal. Life is a good thing. You get careless around electricity, power lines, and transmission towers, and it's all gone. Like that. No fun. Believe me, I oughta know. I'm history. Come on, Sparky. You know, Sparky, I'm thinking singed fur really is looking good on you. It could be a new fashion statement. Really, you're a trendsetter.